Hi, I'm Ben Murdoch, the Songwriter Coach, and welcome to day 3 of this 14-day lyric writing challenge, keeping us creative and writing songs while staying in isolation at home, so in quarantine. If you remember back to day 1's challenge, it was to find inspiration outside of your own experience by using fiction as the inspiration. And today we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to go within rather than looking outside with a technique that's going to draw something out of you, even if you hate writing about yourself or you don't know where to start when you're writing about your own feelings. So if that sounds like something you'd like to try, then hit like and keep watching. So this is another super simple technique, and it'll generate amazing raw material for your lyrics, which you can play around with and have loads of fun adapting this technique. What we'll be doing in this challenge today is writing a letter. Yes, we're going to sit down old school style and write a letter. Why? Because your lyrics should be saying something that you really want to say. And when we write letters, this is exactly what we're doing. The subject of the letter and who it's written to is of paramount importance here. And so the first task is to make some hard decisions. 3 hard decisions, in fact. Who, when, and what. So firstly, who are you writing to? So it could be anyone, an ex, an old friend, your current partner, someone you haven't met but you want to, a family member. You could even be writing to yourself. Secondly, when you're writing this letter, be free with it. You could be writing from the future to yourself now, or maybe a letter written in the past to an ex or an old friend. And finally, what's it about? What's the subject? So imagine you're writing an email and you need to fill in the subject line. You know, when you try to send an email without filling in that subject line, it asks you if you're sure you want to send it because it's not filled in. It's the same here. Don't progress any further. You can't go any further until you have this nailed, this subject line. So my answers to these 3 questions might be who, so it's written to my ex. When, many years ago. What's the subject? So I might put the subject line as the day you left me. So over to you, pause the video here and answer these 3 questions before you move on. Great, so you've got your 3 magic answers written down. Or to put it another way, your email has a person it's being sent to, it's dated, and the subject line has been completed as well. Now you need to write the email, write it all down, get it all out. Here you'll be accessing feelings and thoughts with real honesty and putting across what you want to say to this person. But the great thing is about this, it's just between you and yourself at this stage. It's not a real letter which is going to be sent. So it's time to pour out everything onto the page on this subject, leaving nothing behind. Say what you've always wanted to say, but perhaps never did. You don't need to time this part of the exercise. Just give yourself enough time to get to a point where you feel you've finished saying what you want to say, everything you want to say about it. If it gets upsetting, then take a break or consider changing who you're writing to or what you're writing about. But remember that having a connection with the subject is really important. So it may make you a bit sad, it may make you laugh, it may make you smile because it's real. And that's what we want it to be. We want to be writing about things that are real in this challenge. Okay, so pause here and give yourself the time to write your letter. Welcome back. Now you should have a really honest letter with loads of amazing raw material for your lyrics all crammed into it. The next stage is called panning for gold. And by that I mean you're going to sift through the letter and pick out the best bits, those precious shimmering little nuggets of writing which glimmer brighter than any of the others and really leap out of the page. So I wrote a letter and I've done the panning for gold exercise, and here are a few lines that stood out from my very quick letter. So I've just done it on my computer over here. You can't see it's off screen. I'm just going to read out those lines. It never snows here. Fake smile and nervous laugh. We need to talk. I suddenly wanted silence. Can I stop time and the words, the arrows you were about to unleash? Burning tears. Your trembling thumb wiped them away. Soft lips touched my wet cheek. I watched you melt into the night and a fading sepia image. So now it's over to you to pan for gold in your own letter. This is the stage where you pull out and write down as many of the lines or phrases which you feel are the best and the brightest. So pause the video now and join me again once you're done with this stage. Great, so now you have some awesome raw material. Where do we go with it all? Well, You're going to have to wait until tomorrow now. This has been quite a long exercise so far. You've generated some amazing lyrical material, and I don't want us to overdo it when we're writing. So tomorrow, we're going to take this exercise even further and generate even more of those golden nuggets, those lyrical moments. If you're enjoying this 14-day challenge, then please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell too, so that you get notified when I release new videos. Stay in, stay safe, and keep writing songs. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.